My name is Herd Floor, and right now, this is what I do, basically, is I'm retired. Um when I was working, I was an educator. I taught history and psychology at Tarrant County College for 40 years.
I'm Jennifer Mauricio. I'm originally from Peru. I moved to the US about like 11 years ago, went to school in Jersey for engineering, moved around a bit for work, and now I'm here in Texas about a year and a half ago.
My name is Orfa Valverde, and I am a retired educator from Fort Worth. Taught for about 23 years, and after I retired, I was looking for something that would include my passion for helping children, so that's how I came across CASA of Tarrant County.
What I really like about CASA, and part of what attracted me, is I'm looking for something that I can be passionate about, that will get me out of bed every morning, give me something meaningful to do.
I became a CASA because whenever I was watching the news and I saw cases about child abuse or child neglect, it affected me, and then I started doing a little bit more research and I found CASA of Tarrant County. And then I joined the info session, and the number of like Hispanic speaking cases, just I was like, I have to do something. So that's why.
The reason I became a CASA was because I knew that there were situations that children experienced in their home life. It was something that I saw I can make a difference in maybe that one child's life.
There have been a number of people that have made significant contributions to my life. Most of those people have passed on now. And so there is no way now that I can express my gratitude and appreciation to them, except by taking the same kind of attitude and paying it forward to the next generation and to generations to come. And so that's another reason to get involved in CASA.
So CASA has had a positive impact in my life because it was filling the missing piece, right? I was doing good professionally, with my husband and everything else, with my dogs and everything. So I was missing something to give back.
One of the children in my case is a little boy, and he's playing football, and he's asked me, come to my football game. So I went, and we sat in the stands, and when it was his time to he did something on the field, and I was like cheering for him, and it's like he looked up at the stand, and I knew that previously there had been other moms that were cheering for their children, but when he would do something that was like silent, quiet, no one really, and it's like, I'm going to make sure I cheer really loud for him, that he knows that there's someone in the stands for him. So when the game was over, he ran over to where I was, and we got to take pictures, and he was just so happy that there was someone there. So that just made me feel like it's something more than just writing out reports. Oh, that he's done this, he's done that. I got to see in his face that he was so happy that there was someone there that was supporting with him.
As a community, I think you have to take care of the children, right? Especially the ones that don't have anybody to take care of them.
I'm aware of the need. With my adopted children, they had three siblings that were not adopted. I've kept my boys in contact with their sisters, and I'm well aware of the difference in terms of what the adoption made and didn't make with those kids. So I've seen those kids struggle as adults. They're all adults now, and many of them are still struggling. And so I know what the need is. I've seen it firsthand.
The time that I had an impact in one case was when one of my kids told me that she was happy to be back together with her brother, and then that she hugs her brother every time she comes back from school.
I believe that it's important to not just espouse a religion, but it's important to live it as well.
What I would say to someone who is looking to support CASA is that they would be putting in time and effort in something that's going to go much further than just the day. It's going to make a difference in that child's life.
Part of what CASA is about is to try to minimize the trauma, to try to provide a support system for these children so that they're not alone, so that they're not by themselves, so that they have some guidance, they have some people that they can trust and rely on, and help them make decisions about how to operate in their lives. And there are too many children and not enough of us.